All right, y'all, welcome to this 2.5-gallon setup, a nano tank, if you will. I got the soil, kind of the base for this setup from my vermicompost setup. I'd happily do a video on that if you want me to. I apologize for the crappy stock music playing in the background. It's the best I could do because I'm doing this all on my phone. So there's some wormies for you. Here's the tank I found. It's plastic, kind of a piece of crap tank. I found it at a thrift store for $8, but I guess showing you can do this on a budget. I'm gonna add some soil here. You want about 1 inch. I wish I added more than I do in this video. And really, what I really wish, here I am just picking out crap. Really what I wish I did was added more gravel, because what you'll see is that I kind of use this old pot to add water, and that's supposed to like kind of even out the water outtake, I guess, so that it kind of spreads evenly, doesn't disturb the soil as much. And that was a big fail on my part. So add a thicker layer of gravel if you're gonna try this at home, and maybe also download the video so you don't have crappy stock music playing your entire freaking video. Okay, let's enjoy some soil for a second here. Ah, yeah, that's just lovely. So I'm gonna actually added some more gravel. I added purple because I didn't have any like normal colored gravel, so I kind of screwed up my my aesthetic here and just made everything look super artificial. At this point, I was just kind of like, screw it, I'm done with this stupid nano tank. So yeah, I'm gonna let this thing sit for 24 hours so the soil can kind of settle out a little bit. I got myself a little light, and then I noticed there's like a bajillion bubbles that showed up, so I'm gonna have to take some time to get rid of these bubbles. These bubbles probably form as a result of something to do with the soil, but I don't know what the hell. So you'll see me struggling to get rid of bubbles, and guess what? It doesn't even matter because I ended up draining this tank again. So there's beautiful shots of the debubbling process there. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and redrain this thing. And yep, just swapping out the background there. Maybe a dark background looks slightly better. Here I am draining it. I used just the thing you use as a gravel vac or whatever to drain it. Here I added like this clear pedestal type deal for this crappy castle I have, and the goal was to kind of make this floating castle look. It's pretty much a big fail. This whole thing you'll see is kind of not what I wanted it to be, but I'm going to go ahead and post it because I put in the effort of trying to make this thing work. So I planted a couple plants. I planted this potted plant. I planted a bunch of these smaller plants, which are stemmed plants, which are a huge pain in the butt to plant. I would, like the videos I've watched, I'd recommend getting like some hair grass or something like that if you have access to it. I spent maybe $15 total on plants. I'm cheap as hell. I threw some hornwort in the back there, and there's my castle. So the goal of this build is kind of have this floating castle kind of like shrouded by plants. Unfortunately, I'm not sure how well that's going to work. Of course, I'm recording this in the future, and I'll give an update on this video. So some of these plants have kind of this nice purplish color to them when they're alive, which is foreshadowing there. And there's kind of the goal vibe of the nano tank right there, is kind of being shrouded in hornwort and other plants. And I'll give you guys an update in a couple weeks and show you guys what's happening with the tank. Thanks for watching.